Travis Scott pulls receipts of Kylie being sold off to Diddy. The entertainment world is buzzing with a jaw-dropping revelation that could shake the very foundations of the Kardashian-Jenner empire. Picture this: Travis Scott, the famed rapper and father of Kylie Jenner's children, allegedly pulling receipts that point to a shocking claim Kylie Jenner may have been sold off to none other than music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. But what does this really mean? Is it a strategic move to catapult Kylie's career to even greater heights, or is there something much darker at play? The rumors have been swirling ever since Kylie and Travis's on-again, off-again relationship hit the rocks. But now things are taking a turn no one expected. Could Kris Jenner, the mastermind behind the Kardashians' rise to fame, have orchestrated this entire situation? What if she had been pulling the strings from behind the scenes, leveraging her daughter's relationship with Diddy to keep the family in the limelight and elevate their brand? This is more than just celebrity drama. It could be the unfolding of a deep strategic game played by one of Hollywood's most powerful mothers. The truth is, the Kardashians have always thrived off publicity scandal and drama. And with Kylie's career at a crossroads, what better way to ensure her dominance in the entertainment world than aligning her with one of the most powerful moguls of all time? But what if Travis Scott, in his quiet, private way, realized that he was nothing more than a pawn in a much larger game? Did he finally see through the veil of manipulation orchestrated by Kris, and was this the real reason their relationship crumbled? This isn't just a celebrity breakup, it's the beginning of something far more sinister. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over, and the questions it raises about the Kardashian-Jenner empire might just be the tip of the iceberg. Kylie Jenner's story is one of complexity, fame, and calculated moves, a narrative that has been shaped by more than just her own choices. Born on August 10, 1997 in Los Angeles, California, Kylie Kristen Jenner was thrust into the public eye from a very young age. The youngest daughter of Kris Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner, Kylie was surrounded by the glamour of the Kardashian-Jenner family, a household whose members had already made waves in the entertainment industry. However, Kylie's own rise to prominence didn't come from mere association. It was a carefully cultivated image that transformed her into a force within the business world. Kylie grew up in the sprawling Los Angeles mansion alongside her siblings, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian, Rob Kardashian, and her half-siblings from Caitlyn's side of the family. With her family's reality show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, running for more than a decade, Kylie was a part of an ongoing spectacle that was watched by millions worldwide. The show chronicled her upbringing, showcasing her teenage years in front of the cameras, along with her gradual shift from being the shy little sister to a savvy businesswoman. At just 10 years old, Kylie made her first appearance on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But it wasn't until her adolescence that she began to carve out her own identity. By the age of 14, she was already establishing her brand with the creation of her personal style, gaining attention for her edgy fashion choices and bold makeup looks. Unlike her sisters, Kylie's beauty was a defining characteristic, one that she would later capitalize on with the launch of her cosmetics line, Kylie Cosmetics. Her beauty and style, heavily influenced by her family's penchant for glamour, were perfect for the social media-driven world of the 2010s. By 2015, at just 18, Kylie had amassed millions of followers on Instagram, a platform she used to perfect her public persona. This move was strategic. She knew that to stay relevant, she needed to be seen as more than just another Kardashian-Jenner sibling. She was no longer just a TV personality, she was an influencer, a beauty mogul in the making. In 2015, Kylie Cosmetics was launched, an event that would mark the beginning of Kylie's massive entrepreneurial journey. The business took off almost immediately, especially with the success of her lip kits. By capitalizing on her own look, her full lips became a signature feature. Kylie tapped into the beauty world's obsession with enhancing one's natural features. She used her fame to fuel the cosmetics line, which allowed her to claim that she had built her empire entirely on her own. However, it wasn't just the cosmetics line that made Kylie a household name. Her personal life was always in the spotlight, and her relationship with rapper Tyga was highly publicized. The two started dating when Kylie was only 16, sparking controversy due to their significant age difference. While their romance was criticized by many, it also contributed to Kylie's growing media presence. This relationship, alongside others that followed, positioned her as a key player in the world of celebrity romance and drama, even as the Kardashians' reality show was winding down. But Kylie's fame was only just beginning to skyrocket. In 2017, after a brief relationship with Tyga, Kylie moved on to one of the biggest names in hip-hop, Travis Scott. Their relationship was a media frenzy from the start, with fans and tabloids alike dissecting their every move. Despite the ups and downs, the relationship produced 2 children, Stormi Webster, and a second, much-discussed child. Their relationship, though seemingly idyllic in public, was peppered with rumors and speculation often tied to their busy careers and the pressures of living under a microscope. Throughout this time, Kylie had to navigate being both a celebrity and a businesswoman. At the heart of her brand, Kylie Cosmetics expanded, and she became known for her lucrative business deals, endorsements, and notably her immense wealth. In 2019, Forbes declared her the youngest self-made billionaire, a title that she was quick to defend against accusations of inaccuracy. Critics claimed that her wealth was aided by her family's fame, but Kylie maintained that she was a self-made businesswoman, asserting that she worked hard to build the brand and expand it into a global empire. The world was watching, fascinated by her ability to stay at the top of both the fashion world and the business world. However, her personal relationships, especially with Travis Scott, began to unravel in a very public way. Sources close to the couple reported that despite the birth of their children, their relationship had experienced mounting pressure. From constant media scrutiny to the challenges of balancing fame and parenthood, it seemed like the cracks in their love story were becoming too large to ignore. But Kylie's personal life was not the only focus of public attention. There was always a sense that her mother, Kris Jenner, had a major role in her rise to fame. Kris, who had turned her own fame into a multi-million-dollar business, was not just managing her children's careers, she was masterminding every move. Many critics began to speculate that Kris had always seen the relationships of her daughters, including Kylie's relationship with Travis Scott, as opportunities to further the family's brand. This led to some controversy, as some accused Kris of manipulating her children's personal lives to secure lucrative business opportunities. With the public perception of her relationship with Travis Scott taking a hit, fans began questioning whether Kris had orchestrated a potential connection between Kylie and Diddy, a music mogul who could boost Kylie's career to new heights. Was this just another chapter in the family's ongoing saga of calculated public moments? Or was it a much deeper, darker plan at play? Could the rumors be true that Kris had pushed Kylie toward Diddy, seeing the move as a means to keep the Jenner-Kardashian brand on top? By the time Travis Scott and Kylie split, the world was left wondering if there was more to the story. Was their breakup simply a consequence of growing apart? Or was it the culmination of forces beyond their control? The role of Kris Jenner as the ultimate strategist was undeniable, and with the rise of this new theory, some fans believed that this may be part of a larger plan to ensure Kylie's continued dominance in the media. Through her relationship with Diddy, Kylie could tap into his vast network and influence, just as she had done with her other high-profile relationships. And at the center of it all, Kris Jenner was the puppet master pulling strings behind the scenes, making sure her family's narrative never faded from the spotlight. In the ever-evolving world of celebrity power moves, Kylie Jenner's path has been paved with a mix of ambition, controversy, and family ties. Whether her future success lies in her cosmetics empire or a more sinister alliance with Diddy, only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Kylie's name will continue to be synonymous with calculated fame business and the ever-present influence of the Kardashian-Jenner matriarch. Kylie Jenner's rise to fame is one that can be traced to a carefully orchestrated blend of strategic marketing, media attention, and family influence. From her early days on Keeping Up with the Kardashians to becoming a global entrepreneur and influencer, Kylie's career is a testament to how fame, business, and personal brand can intertwine to create one of the most formidable forces in modern celebrity culture. When Kylie Jenner first appeared on Keeping Up with the Kardashians at the age of 10, she was just a child living under the spotlight of one of the most famous families in America. But even from the beginning, it was clear that Kylie was different from her older sisters, who had already established themselves as household names. While Kim Kardashian was rising to fame with her own sex tape scandal, and Khloe was garnering attention for her bold personality, Kylie seemed to be playing a quieter role, often relegated to the sidelines of the family drama. However, that was about to change. Kylie began to assert herself more in the public eye during her teenage years, and her presence on social media became a defining part of her persona. As Instagram grew into a dominant platform for celebrity branding and marketing, Kylie tapped into the power of this tool early on. By 2012, at the age of 15, Kylie had amassed a large following on Instagram, where she showcased her growing sense of style, fashion, and beauty. Her striking looks and signature lip shape soon became part of her unique identity, and her social media followers took notice. She became a fixture in the world of social media influencers, someone whose opinion on beauty, fashion, and lifestyle could sway the masses. But it wasn't just Kylie's beauty and fashion sense that propelled her into the spotlight. It was her ability to capitalize on her growing platform. In 2014, she launched her first major business venture, Kylie Hair Couture, a line of hair extensions. Though the product wasn't a massive success, it was a stepping stone that would lead to her most lucrative venture, yet Kylie Cosmetics. In 2015, Kylie Jenner took her influence and business savvy to the next level with the launch of Kylie Cosmetics. The product line was initially launched with a single product, the Kylie Lip Kit, a lip liner and liquid lipstick duo that mimicked the bold, full lips that had become a hallmark of her look. From the outset, the lip kit was a hit, selling out almost instantly after its release. This success was not a mere coincidence, but rather a result of Kylie's carefully curated public image and the power of social media marketing. She leveraged her massive following on Instagram and Twitter to promote the product, creating an exclusive in-demand feeling that sent her fans into a frenzy. Kylie's genius lay not only in her ability to create a product that her fans wanted, but also in how she presented herself as the face of her brand. She used her own likeness, her own face as the main selling point for the line, turning herself into a walking advertisement. By doing so, she made her personal brand inseparable from her cosmetics line, ensuring that her followers, many of whom were her peers, felt personally connected to the products she was selling. But it wasn't just about the products. Kylie's ability to cultivate a lifestyle brand was what truly set her apart. Through Instagram, she gave her followers a glimpse into her glamorous life, showing off her luxurious home, her family vacations, her close-knit relationships with her siblings, and of course, her romantic entanglements. This cultivated an image of the Kylie lifestyle, one that fans admired and sought to emulate. The result, Kylie was able to build a multi-billion-dollar empire on the back of her social media presence, making her one of the first celebrities to turn her social media influence into cold, hard cash. By 2016, Kylie Cosmetics was no longer just a trend, it was a powerhouse. With the success of her lip kits, Kylie expanded her line into other beauty products, including eyeshadows, blushes, and highlighters. In 2018, she made history by selling 51% of Kylie Cosmetics to the beauty giant Coty Inc. for a staggering $600 million, making her one of the richest young women in the world. Though some critics argued that her wealth was built on the back of her family's fame, Kylie maintained that she had built the brand herself, crediting her own hard work and vision for its success. Kylie's brand continued to flourish, but her rise to fame was not without its controversies. As a member of the Kardashian-Jenner family, she was constantly under the microscope of public scrutiny. Her personal life, especially her relationships, was often the subject of media gossip. Kylie's relationship with rapper Tyga, which began when she was just 16, sparked a great deal of controversy due to their significant age difference. While their romance was heavily criticized, it also contributed to Kylie's growing fame as the relationship kept her in the headlines. The couple broke up in 2017, but by then, Kylie had already established herself as an influencer, a business mogul, and a media personality in her own right. In 2017, Kylie shocked the world by announcing her pregnancy with rapper Travis Scott, whom she had begun dating in 2017. The news came as a surprise to fans, especially since Kylie had kept her pregnancy under wraps, choosing to step away from the public eye for several months. However, when she finally revealed her daughter Stormi Webster to the world, the announcement was met with an outpouring of support. Kylie's ability to keep such a huge part of her life private, only to reveal it in a way that kept fans on edge, solidified her status as a queen of public relations. Despite the ups and downs of her personal life, Kylie's business acumen never wavered. Her ability to turn her personal brand into a global empire proved that she was more than just a member of the Kardashian-Jenner clan. She was a business mogul in her own right. Her empire was built on beauty influence and strategic partnerships, allowing her to continue expanding her brand beyond cosmetics. From her collaborations with other brands to her ventures into fashion and retail, Kylie showed that she was a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry. But what truly set Kylie apart was her ability to maintain control over her image and her brand. Unlike her older sister Kim, who faced scandal after scandal, Kylie managed to stay relatively unscathed by controversy. She became known for her polished image and her ability to turn anything she touched into gold. Even her brief forays into the world of reality TV and her family's brand were treated as side projects, as her true focus remained on building her empire. By 2019, Forbes named Kylie the youngest self-made billionaire in the world, a title that was met with some controversy. Critics questioned whether she deserved the label of self-made, pointing out the significant advantages she had, being born into the Kardashian-Jenner family. However, Kylie remained steadfast in her belief that she had built her empire on her own. She defended her success by citing her innovative business strategies, social media prowess, and unwavering dedication to her brand. Kylie's rise to fame and fortune is a testament to the power of social media business savvy and self-branding. She turned what could have been a fleeting moment of reality TV stardom into a lasting legacy, proving that in the 21st century, celebrity status can be transformed into a business empire with the right combination of talent, timing, and influence. But as her brand continued to grow, so did the questions about the true nature of her relationships, both personal and professional. As rumors swirled about her involvement with Diddy and the growing tension between her and Travis Scott, it was clear that Kylie Jenner's rise to fame was only the beginning of a much larger and more complex story. As with any high-profile figure, the rise of Kylie Jenner has not been without its darker undercurrents. Behind the glitz and glam of her beauty empire and personal brand lies a complex web of relationships, power plays, and rumors that suggest there is more beneath the surface than what the public sees. From the beginning, Kylie's life has been shaped not just by her family's influence, but by the covert moves made by those around her, particularly her mother, Kris Jenner. The most troubling aspect of Kylie's ascent is the role of Kris, the matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner clan. While Kris has always been celebrated for her business acumen, some critics have begun to wonder if her influence over Kylie may have crossed ethical lines. Over the years, rumors have swirled that Kris has been far more involved in orchestrating Kylie's relationships and career than previously thought. Could Kris Jenner's careful control over her daughter's personal lives be part of a darker strategy to control their careers? In fact, this theory gained traction when Kanye West, Kylie's brother-in-law, made public accusations against Kris. He claimed that Kris had orchestrated relationships for her daughters, using them as pawns to boost the family brand. Kanye's outbursts, which began in earnest during his marriage to Kim Kardashian, suggest a deep-seated frustration with the way Kris manipulates public perception and relationships. Kanye even went so far as to accuse Kris of using her daughter's relationships with powerful men, including Diddy, to advance the family's business interests. While these claims were once dismissed as bitter rants from a disgruntled ex-husband, They gained more weight after recent reports linking Kris Jenner to a strategic move involving Kylie and Diddy. The idea that Kylie, despite her image as a self-made billionaire, may have been placed into a relationship with Diddy as part of a calculated effort to strengthen her brand left many wondering if the public narrative about her was entirely fabricated. Was her romance with Travis Scott and the ensuing drama just another orchestrated chapter in Kris's playbook to keep the Kardashian-Jenner name in the media spotlight? In addition to these familial power plays, Kylie's rise to fame has also been marked by her controversial relationships and the scrutiny that follows her every move. Kylie's much-publicized romance with rapper Tyga, which began when she was only 16, raised eyebrows from the start. Critics questioned the appropriateness of the relationship given Tyga's age and the fact that Kylie was still a minor. The couple's relationship quickly became tabloid fodder, but it also thrust Kylie into the center of public attention, helping her gain visibility in a way few other reality stars could. The age gap between them, combined with Tyga's own baggage, gave the media plenty to chew on, further fueling the public's fascination with Kylie's life. Then came Travis Scott, with whom Kylie started a relationship in 2017. While their relationship appeared more stable at first, it didn't take long before cracks began to show. The pair's ups and downs, coupled with the pressures of fame, soon became a public spectacle. Sources close to the couple revealed that their relationship had been rocky for some time, with growing tension, as both struggled to balance their careers with their roles as parents. Despite the birth of their 2 children, rumors circulated that their breakup was far from amicable. Kylie and Travis's relationship, which seemed perfect on the surface, was increasingly portrayed as another media-driven narrative. As the cracks in their relationship widened, rumors started to emerge, suggesting that Kris Jenner, who had always played an integral role in her daughters' careers, was pushing Kylie into relationships with powerful men like Diddy. Some believed that Kylie's relationship with Diddy wasn't just personal, it was strategic. By aligning herself with a mogul of Diddy's stature, Kylie could gain access to even more lucrative business deals and expand her influence in both the music and fashion industries. This theory gained more traction after an incident involving Travis Scott. Word on the street was that Travis had found out about Kylie's alleged ties to Diddy, and the revelation caused an explosive rift between the couple. The rumors were amplified by the public nature of their breakup, which many now see as a direct result of what may have been a behind-the-scenes power struggle. Was Kylie being used as a pawn in a game of celebrity manipulation orchestrated by her mother? Adding to the mystery, the public nature of Kylie's split from Travis was punctuated by the dramatic rumor that Diddy might be the father of Kylie's child, Stormi. While this theory was quickly dismissed as a shocking tabloid fabrication, the speculation nonetheless highlights the level of intrigue surrounding Kylie's personal life and the media's thirst for scandal. If this rumor had any truth to it, it would suggest that Kylie's relationship with Travis was not just a casual romance, it was another carefully crafted chapter in the ongoing saga of the Kardashian-Jenner brand. Beyond these troubling relationships, Kylie's empire has faced its own share of controversies. Critics have long argued that her success as a cosmetics mogul is inextricably linked to her famous family, particularly to her mother's savvy business dealings. While Kylie has steadfastly maintained that her wealth and success are the result of her own efforts, some feel that her brand was built on the backs of the Kardashian-Jenner family's fame and media manipulation. The question that looms large is whether Kylie's empire would have existed without the calculated moves made by Kris Jenner behind the scenes. And yet, the most sinister theory surrounding Kylie's rise to fame is the idea that she may have been manipulated not only by her mother, but by the powerful men she has been linked to throughout her life. If the rumors about Kris Jenner's involvement in pushing Kylie toward relationships with influential figures like Diddy are true, it raises serious ethical questions about the cost of fame and success. Was Kylie in some ways a pawn in a larger game controlled by her mother and the powerful figures of Hollywood? Did the narrative of Kylie as a self-made billionaire obscure the darker truths about how her career was built? The speculation surrounding Kylie Jenner, her relationships, and her rise to fame shows that beneath the glossy surface of her carefully curated image, there may be a much darker, more complex story. From the alleged manipulation by Kris Jenner to the possible ties between Kylie and Diddy, the truth may be far more troubling than what the public has been led to believe. As the Kardashian-Jenner dynasty continues to dominate the media, the questions surrounding Kylie's real rise to power remain unanswered, leaving fans and critics alike wondering just how much of the story is really the truth. The story of Kylie Jenner, like so many celebrity narratives, is one woven with ambition, power, and intrigue. Behind the glamour, the billion-dollar beauty empire, and the carefully curated Instagram posts lies a deeper, more complex web of family dynamics, media manipulation, and calculated moves. As we pull back the curtain on Kylie's rise to fame, one truth becomes undeniable: her success has been shaped by more than just her talent. It's been molded by the powerful forces around her, particularly her mother, Kris Jenner, who has long been known for her sharp business acumen. But the most shocking revelation isn't just about Kylie or her family. It's about the way in which personal relationships have been manipulated for career gain. Could it be true that Kylie's love life has been strategically orchestrated by Kris Jenner to keep the Kardashian-Jenner brand front and center in the media? Was her relationship with Travis Scott, her brief romance with Tyga, and now possibly her ties with Diddy, all part of a bigger plan to maintain their dominance in Hollywood and beyond? The idea that her life may not be her own to control, but instead part of a carefully constructed image designed for public consumption, leaves us questioning everything we thought we knew about celebrity culture. But in the end, it all comes down to the question: what is the cost of fame? For Kylie, the price may have been her privacy, her authenticity, and her ability to truly control her own narrative. From being thrust into the media spotlight at a young age to her very public relationships and business ventures, Kylie has never had the luxury of living a life free from scrutiny. And with every new scandal, rumor, and media spectacle, she has had to play the game in ways that many of us will never understand. The truth is, we may never know the full extent of how deep the manipulation runs within the Kardashian-Jenner family. But what we do know is that Kylie's rise to fame was no accident. It was a series of calculated moves driven by a need for power, influence, and control. Whether you see her as a self-made billionaire or as a pawn in a much larger game, one thing is clear: Kylie Jenner's story is far from over. As we continue to uncover the hidden truths behind the world of celebrity, it's important to ask ourselves, what are the real stories behind the headlines? How much of what we see in the media is truly authentic, and how much is a carefully constructed narrative designed to keep us hooked? For more revelations, untold truths, and behind-the-scenes stories of Black excellence in Hollywood, make sure to subscribe to Legends of Black Excellence. Stay tuned as we dig deeper into the lives of those who have shaped the entertainment industry in ways you might not even realize. You don't want to miss what comes next.